Hello, everyone. There's already someone here. Who is it? Welcome to Wednesday Night Live. Ask Me Anything. I love doing these videos. It's just a more relaxed time and there's no pressure or anything like that. It's just a free-for-all talking fest. Asking me questions. I'm an open book. I will literally answer anything that you ask me. It doesn't matter if it's about entertainment or movies or about my personal life. I just look forward to talking to you guys every single week because you're such wonderful supporters and subscribers. So I'm looking forward to this week. We got two people. Ty's here. What's up, Ty? I knew you were going to be here. Hello, hello, hello. We can talk about a couple of topics if you want. San Diego Comic-Con online starts tomorrow. We can talk about Funko Pops tonight. Which ones are you looking for? I know which ones I'm looking for. We can talk about movie delays as usual. I just put up my review of The Wrong Missy if you guys want to check that out. It's not a long review. I don't recommend it, spoiler alert. But anyway, so yeah, guys, get your questions in. I'm hoping to have substantial amount of people tonight. It's Wednesday, and I will announce who won for the movie for next week. So once we get enough people, then I will make that announcement. Destiny is here. Tony P is here. You guys, I can always rely on you to be here for the lives. You're always here. It's absolutely wonderful. Who else is here? Marcy Mon, our newest live chatter. Marcy Mon is here. Thank you for joining, Marcy. So we have Ty, Marcy, Tony P, and Destiny. Who else is going to join? I don't know. I'm hoping Rob shows up. Probably Asia. You never know. We'll see what happens. But start asking questions. Get those questions in. Oh, we have fifth person. Who is here? Who is it? Who do you want to bet? Who is it? Who's that fifth person? Do they want to announce themselves? I don't know. I don't know. How was your week? What's going on? Happy hump day to you all. I literally just got done eating dinner, leftover night, because, you know, we're Italian family. We tend to have tons of leftovers in the fridge. So I had some leftover barbecue chicken and potatoes. That was my dinner this evening. What did you eat tonight? How was your day? How is your week going? Please fill me in on everything. Now, for this live, I had contemplated doing a gig app live Q&A, and I put that question up on the community tab, and the majority of people said they didn't want that. But if anyone is interested as that being a topic tonight, I'll absolutely answer questions about gig apping, working for yourself, things like that, because as you know, I am passionate about it, and you can change your life overnight. Literally, you don't have to be stuck in a job. So, or a job you hate. So if you guys have questions, then please ask away. I will answer anything. You guys already know this. Where's all the people? Where is the peeps? Where are the peeps? Ty had barbecue sausage for dinner. Barbecue sausage. Now, how was that prepared, Ty? Was that like over anything? Do we have like a rice situation happening or potatoes? I'm curious. Or is it just straight like barbecue sausage? Marcy Munn is asking, what is gig apping? Gig apping is working for yourself. So say DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Postmates, Instacart, any sort of delivery service where you work for yourself and you don't have a boss, that's gig apping. That's what I do, Marcy Munn. I am an Instacart driver. I started doing DoorDash and Grubhub over a year ago. And I switched over to Instacart when the whole phenomenon, aka the Rona, hit. That's what I call it, Marcy, because you're new. I call the Rona the phenomenon. Because, you know, on YouTube, they kind of frown on saying that word, I guess. So I call it the phenomenon. So I started Instacarting when the phenomenon hit, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm making fantastic money, and I'm home by 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which gives me plenty of time to do this. I can go live. I can make my YouTube videos. I can watch, you know, 2, 3 movies in a night if I want. I can do anything. So All right, so that is gig apping. Cool Guy is here. Hello, Cool Guy. How are you? Oh, also reminder, guys, the super chat is on. So if you do have a question that you want answered right away, then if you want to make that donation, I will answer it like that. You don't have to, though. It is not required. But if you choose to make that donation, much appreciated to you all, of course. All right. Marcy Munn had sushi tonight. I have had sushi one time in my life. Not a fan. I can't say, not a fan. Cool Guy. Ty is saying, cool guy. So that's awesome. Destiny hasn't had dinner yet, but hopefully soon. Are you waiting for someone to cook dinner, or you're just lazy and not wanting to cook dinner? I don't cook, so my mom does that, and then I eat. I clean up. That's my contribution. All right, Ty had sausage with barbecue sauce. Okay. Mixed. Okay, cool. Kevin's here. Kevin, OMG, hi. He's so excited to be here. All right. Marcy saying that she lost her job thanks to the Rona. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She was a travel agent. Not a huge demand for that now. Well, Marcy, then you might want to try gig apping. You might want to deliver. There's money to be made. I'm telling you, the best one is Instacart. I'm speaking from experience. However, it may differ. Where do you live, Marcy? What state do you live in? I'm here in Connecticut. Where I live, I do better with Instacart personally. The offers are much, much higher. If you like grocery shopping, if you don't mind it, I do recommend it for you. You can make really good money doing it. All right, Cool Guy is doing great. Ty is saying, I'm sorry, Marcy, that you lost your job. That's so nice. We're so wonderful here. I love everyone here. All the loyal people. You're so wonderful and amazing and supportive of other chatters. It's great. Sammy Boy's here. Sammy Boy. Justin Kirby's here. What's up? Justin Kirby. All right. Sammy Boy says, was that comic book store video the first comic book store you've been to? Yes. Yes, it is. That's the first like legit comic book store I've been to. I have a funny story that I forgot to share in the video. Okay, so when I went to the second comic book store, which is actually 2 miles away from where I live, but the one that I went to 45 minutes away is absolutely phenomenal. It's huge and gigantic. But funny story, after that one, I went to the smaller one near where I live. I walked in. You would think I was Penny from The Big Bang Theory, okay, walking into this place. There was like 4 or 5 guys standing there, guy behind the counter that works there, another guy helping a customer. And I walk in and, my mask is on and I'm looking for the Funko Pops and they have them like all along the wall, all around. But I didn't like their setup because they weren't facing out. They were on the side like this. So you really couldn't see what you were looking at. And you could just see like, the drawing. That's not fun. I want to actually like see the product. I want to be able to, touch it and feel it. And you couldn't even get to them. So I walk in and I'm like looking and everyone is staring at me. Everyone is staring at me like, oh my God, it's a girl. It's a girl in the comic book store. Like, it was the weirdest thing. I felt so uncomfortable. I found the Harley Quinn pop. I just grabbed it and got out of there because I didn't want to be rude and not buy anything. That's just how I am. I will never go back there. And it's 2 miles away from me. But because of the way they made me feel, I felt very uncomfortable. I won't go there. I would rather drive 45 minutes away from me, almost into Massachusetts, to go to the other comic book store because, to be honest, it was way better. It had way, way, way more stuff. It was amazing. I'm probably going to hit up that place at least once a month. Once a month. Not at least, just once a month because my wallet can't take it. But yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, Destiny saying, I don't cook either yet, LOL. I'm just waiting for my mom to finish. What is mom making, Destiny? What are you having for dinner tonight? All right, Kevin, Susan, your Blu-ray hunting video this week was so good and is doing really well. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much. I enjoy the hunt. I really do. I enjoy the Blu-ray hunting and the Funko Pop hunting. I know I'm kind of like doing a lot of Funko Pop hunting or Funko Pop videos, but because of lack of content, that's how I'm kind of like filling up my channel. I hope you guys enjoy that and you don't mind it. I am going to have another unboxing. I ordered more. I'm going to have an unboxing video later on this week, probably Friday or Saturday. So be on the lookout for that. I'm waiting for my other box to come in. There's two. Okay. Box lunch and Hot Topic, of course, my two main. All right. Marcy is from Michigan. Something to think about with the gig apping. Absolutely. Absolutely. You should really think about it, Marcy, because sorry, there was hair on me. The end of July is coming. And that means the unemployment stimulus, the extension that you guys got, the extra $600 a week, that's going to be done. They haven't rolled out anything else. They're not talking. They might be talking about it, but nothing is going into place. And I would rather spread the word to you guys. I don't want you guys getting into a financial difficulty if you don't have to. Even if you did something part-time just to sustain yourself, at least it's something. So guys, definitely look into it. All right, cool guy is asking, Susan, how do you like doing Grubhub? Well, I don't do Grubhub anymore. I did do it, DoorDash and Grubhub at the same time. I liked Grubhub. There's negatives and positives to every app that you have. Positives with Grubhub, you don't need to book yourself on a schedule. You could just, turn it on and offers may come your way. And they could be substantial. They're not just cheapo offers. They could be, $20 here, 15 here. You never know, especially with the phenomenon. Offers have kind of gone up. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, but I found something better, which is Instacart. So that's why I switched and I do Instacart full time now. All right, Kayla Sullivan. Hello, Kayla. Thank you for joining. Who is your favorite Disney princess? I mentioned this, I think, last week or the week before. I'm going to say Ariel, Little Mermaid, because that's like the first movie that I remember seeing in the theater, and the soundtrack. I absolutely was in love with it. And I was little, I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I would like sing it off my back balcony to the woodland creatures in the backyard. I was one of those girls. My mom should have known then that theater major in the process, in the making. That was me. So Ariel. All right, Destiny, have you ever done Uber? Not the Eats, the one where you drive people around, not the Eats. I've done Uber Eats, just so you know, a few times. I have not done Uber only because I don't want other people in my car. I'm afraid someone would get sick in my car if you're driving I would never want to drive at night, ever. I mean, you hear the horror stories. I'm not trying to do that. I'm in my car by myself. I work during the day only. I don't work once the sun goes down. I don't put myself in risky situations. I have no desire to do Uber. Plus the mileage that you put on your car would be a lot. And that's another benefit with Instacart. You're not going long distances. You're maybe going 5-6 miles, drop off your delivery, and you're right back to the store. So it's really, Instacart has a lot of more positives, but no, I've never done Uber. I don't want to do Uber. All right. Mr. Scott is here. What's Susan? What's up, chat? I think he said, what's up, Susan? What's up, chat? What's up, Mr. Scott? How are you? Thank you for joining. Justin Kirby had roast pork, mashed potatoes, corn, and gravy. Damn, you had like an alternate Thanksgiving. Good for you. Ty's talking to Destiny. He got an Uber during vacation in Savannah to get my hotel. How was that experience, Ty, getting that Uber? Let me know. I've never gotten an Uber. I don't know, because I have a car. And I don't really go anywhere. I don't go on vacation anywhere. So, All right, Sammy Boy is asking, has anyone seen The Mandalorian? Finished it last night. No, I have not seen that. Can anyone else comment about The Mandalorian? Has anyone else watched it? Cool guy, Susan, I saw your Blu-ray hunt yesterday. Thank you so much for watching, cool guy. Love your support. All right, Ty finished The Mandalorian last month. Can't wait for another mind-blowing season 2. So apparently, season 1 was mind-blowing, which is awesome. Tony P, that sounds super awkward, Susan. People really shouldn't be shocked to see a woman in a comic book store. I know, right? But seriously, that's what it felt like. I felt so awkward and weird, and I'm like, is it me? And then I'm thinking, there's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you. Why are you staring at me? Like they were literally staring at me. It was just the most awkward feeling ever. So I hightailed it out of there. All right. Do we have a new person? We do. Jamarius Brooks. Hello. How are you? How is your day going? My day went very well. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for joining the chat. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Just a little plug right there. All right. All right, Justin Kirby. Oh, went to Goodwill. That's right. He let me know you went to Goodwill. All older stuff, but under $5. I got 2 VHS and 1 DVD. That's awesome. What did you get? Please let us know. Sammy Boy, yeah, it's not common for a lady to be in a comic book store. I guess not, but let's be more progressive, shall we? Like, it shouldn't be that. It's not like I'm some supermodel walking in. I'm like an average chick, and they were staring at me like I could see like beyond the mask, I could see the eyes like, what is she doing in here? It was so weird. Ty is thinking about going to Goodwill. Oh, look, my mom's here. Bonnie Festa. Hello. She just woke up. She's not feeling well. She's having a headache. So, hello, Mamacita. Welcome. Cool guy saying, I saw you bought the Clueless Steelbook, Susan. Yes, I did. You know I did. Love that Steelbook. Do you guys want an unboxing of the Clueless Steelbook? I could do that video. Tony P saying hi to mom. Hi is here. Hi. Saying hi, Susan. I just watched your haul and love your new Harley Quinn Funko Pop. Well, thank you very much. What's your favorite Harley Quinn Funko Pop from your collection? Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite Harley. I'm looking at them right now, if you can't tell. I'm looking at the DC side. My favorite Harley Pop. Let's see. I'm kind of digging the Birds of Prey box lunch exclusive of her in the jammies with the hyena Bruce next to her eating the foot, and she's eating ice cream and the cheese whiz. That kind of represents every girl at some point in their life with breakup. So I really like that one. And I do have one coming that I really love, but I don't want to say it because I'm going to show it to you in an unboxing. So I don't want to reveal that, but that one that I just bought that I'm waiting for is definitely, it's up there. And then I also have the Harley Quinn from last Christmas that I got, kind of Christmas themed, and she has like a mallet with a Christmas garland around it. So I'm looking at them. So yeah, I mean, I love them all. My goal is to collect all the Harleys, all the Jokers. They're my favorite psycho couple. It's like me and my ex. No, it's our relationship is psycho. All right. Ty's asking, where's Asia? I don't know where Asia is. She's late. All right. Justin Kirby's saying, heads up, Box Lunch is having a 5 for 40 sale. What? Oh, man. Why did you tell me that? I thank you for telling me that, but why did you tell me that? Oh my God. I don't know if the credit card can take it. Oh man. Jared Runner. Hello. Said yo. Hello. All right. Mr. Scott, this past 2 days, I got Friday Collection on DVD. Friday in its own solo case on Blu-ray. Rosario Vampire anime series and Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge in the Mail. Really happy. I would be happy too. That's a lot of great stuff. All right. Marcy is saying Princess Merida is the best. She is a strong, independent woman that doesn't want or need a man. LOL. Is that the one from Brave? I haven't seen Brave. I can now, though. I have Disney Plus. So I probably should start watching some animated features, but well, that's awesome. I usually don't hear that as an answer, so I like unique answers. All right, Justin is saying Goodwill had a few Blu-rays, but nothing special. Ty is obsessed with getting TV shows at stores and is still getting movies too. We'll always be hooked into buying at stores. Let's be honest. Oh, we have a troll in the room. Don't acknowledge it. All right, Ty is saying the Uber driver I got was really nice. She gave some good recommendations where to go in Savannah. That's good. It's always good to have a driver that's knowledgeable and can kind of like give you the tour. That's great. All right. Jared Runner, a couple days ago, I watched The Old Guard. How did you like it? I really liked it. Charlize Theron, you guys know, she's in my top 5 favorite actresses. It's like anything she does. It's like Tom Hanks. Anything Tom Hanks does, he's good. Same with Charlize. She's gotten to that point in her career. Pretty much anything she does is good. She's picking good projects to do. And it shows, which I really like. The Old Guard isn't necessarily something that I would watch, but because Charlize was in it, it piqued my interest and I wanted to watch it and I really liked it. And I hope that they do a sequel. It's set up for that. I hope they do a sequel. We get some more. Netflix is, pumping out some good stuff. I gotta say, it's positive, except for the wrong Missy. You can watch that review right after this chat. All right. All right. Tony P saying, I got a Mears ride. What's a Mears ride? Which is pretty much, the same as Uber. Well, at Disney World in November. I like the drivers far better than Uber. Well, that's good. He's had nothing but rude and creepy Uber drivers. See, that's not good. That's not good to be a weird and creepy Uber driver. All right. Justin Kirby saying, The Mandalorian equals the best Disney Star Wars. Kevin is asking Susan, did you see Grace Randolph's tweet? No. What did she say? Saying how she breaks a lot of stories first and people don't credit her, and saying how she's the only woman in the game. Well, she's clearly not the only woman. I'm here too. Does she have more sources than I do? Absolutely. Because she obviously got to interview Zack Snyder. I will probably never get to that point. I could only wish and dream to get to that point. You never know. It could happen. I like Grace. I do. I respect her as a YouTuber and everything that she's achieved and accomplished. But sometimes, she just needs to take it down a notch and recognize that there's other people around. She's not always the first one to break news. She's not always the only woman out there doing stuff. Clearly, I'm here and, there's other female. There's not a lot of females doing what we do, but we're out there, But on a whole, I enjoy Grace. I watch her stuff. I'm subscribed to her channel. All right. Sammy Boy agrees. The Mandalorian was awesome. Baby Yoda made it 10 times better. Leroy Green drives for Uber. It does have its pros and cons, just like anything. I try to drive when it surges in order to make some decent money. Well, that would make sense. Absolutely. But I will not drive at nighttime. No. Justin Kirby, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Independence Day, and Half Baked. Oh, that's what you got at the Goodwill today. Great. Tony P, Grace is clearly not the only woman in the game. Not sure why she believes she is. That's because she doesn't know I exist. That's why. I don't know. She does get some scoops first, though. Absolutely, she does. And I did credit her. I credited her in something that I said the other day because tomorrow, as we all know, tomorrow starts SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con, online. Subscribe to them on YouTube so you can get the updates on what panels are going, because when they start, they're going to send you the notification. But Grace believes that during the New Mutant panel, which I believe is tomorrow, they're going to announce that the movie is going to be available on streaming. There's a lot of rumors about this going around because, let's be honest, why else would there be a New Mutant panel if there isn't big news to break? You know what I mean? Because it's delayed until August, but let's be honest, I don't think it's going to come out in August. Everything is being pushed back again. So it makes sense. It makes sense that they would break the news. Hey, just go to Disney Plus. There you go. You can have it right now. And I got that from her. I said it on my channel and I gave her credit for it. So she can't say that no one gives her credit because I did. Continuing Tony P's thought, I think people tend not to believe her because some of her conspiracy theories. Sometimes Grace says stuff that isn't true. Like the whole Birds of Prey controversy that she was involved with about a month ago. I don't know. Sometimes I just think she needs to think before she says something. Sometimes I think she just wants to get news out there. She doesn't care what she says and she kind of just like spouts out anything. Like, you need a confirmation, you need a source, you need something. You can't just throw shit around and, start a shitstorm, Grace Randolph. You can't do that. But I respect Grace. I am subscribed. I will always watch her. I do respect her. All right. Hi is saying my sister's Spanish boyfriend was around my house today, so they cooked seafood paella. Ooh, the most delicious thing I had in days. Right now I'm eating an almond croissant for dessert. Well, good for you. My God. That sounds amazing. Sammy boy, will you ever be satisfied with your pop collection or will you keep it going until you run out of room? I will never be satisfied with my Funko Pop collection. No, it's just if I see something I want, I buy it. That's what it is. I do probably have to stop a little bit though, because I don't want to completely run out of room in my bedroom down here, because if I do that, I'm going to have to pack up some of them and put them in my storage facility. I do have a storage facility because I did have an apartment that I lived in before I lived here in my parents' house. I have like, all my housewares in there, my furniture, everything. So I would have to store some of them, which I don't want to do. I want to be able to look at them. Ideally, in my mindset for the future, when I move out, I know my mom doesn't want to hear that, but eventually it will happen. When I move out, when I'm capable of moving out on my own, buying my own house, ideally, I would love to have a great setup that you see in like other YouTubers videos like Sean Chandler and Austin Burke, with like, everything behind me. I want my Funkos behind me. I want like a desk and I want to be profesh. I'm not profesh. I'm just like some chick on YouTube doing random videos in her bedroom downstairs. And ideally, I just want a better look. So the Funko Pops are a part of that, and it is kind of getting out of control, but I like them. So no, it never will be enough. Jamaris Brooks, what's your favorite movies? I did do my top 10 of all time, if you do want to check out that video. But my number one favorite movie of all time is Goodfellas. I absolutely love that movie. Avengers Infinity War and Endgame tied in the number 2 spot. My Cousin Vinny, Moonstruck, Death Becomes Her, Bridesmaids, Jaws. I'm pretty much just listing my top 10, but that's true. Those are like some of my favorite movies of all time. All right, Mr. Scott. Hey, Susan, have you ever got a Blu-ray in the mail with its case damaged? Yesterday, I was able to put most pieces back together on my Rosario Vampire. I did get one Blu-ray from Best Buy, and I was really disappointed because usually Best Buy is pretty good at packaging things. And it was when I was getting a ton of movies from bestbuy.com, and it was one of the Pirates movies. I forget which one, but the case was, it still is. I haven't changed the case. It is like shattered into pieces. It's like missing a corner. I couldn't even believe they sent that to me. Like, really? This looks like garbage and you're sending this to me? A loyal customer like me is getting damaged? I was not happy with that. The only reason I didn't send it back and complain was because I think I only paid like $8 for it or something. Like, it's not even worth it. All right, Ty. Ty is watching the 1983 movie The Big Chill. Have I seen it before? No, I have not. Justin Kirby, I got a lot of Baby Yoda stuff, including the Funko. That's awesome. Kevin, have you ever seen Whip It, the Drew Barrymore directed movie starring Ellen Page? I watched it a few days ago and OMG, I loved it. Yes, I have. I have actually seen Whip It, but it was a long time ago. That's a rare movie. I don't recall seeing that on Blu-ray really anywhere. So watch. I'm going to find that in the next Dollar General. You watch, because it's so weird. If you guys did not watch my Dollar General little haul that I picked up, right next to the comic book store that I went to was a Dollar General. So I went over there on the chance. I got to check it out just to see what they had. And I struck gold again. And I found so many Blu-rays, great Blu-rays for $4.95, $3.95. And one of them happened to be Juno. And it was so funny because on the prior live chat, someone had asked me, Susan, have you seen this movie and Juno? And I said, I haven't seen Juno in a really long time. And then literally 2 days later, I found it at Dollar General. I couldn't believe it. You never find that at Dollar General. Like, it was so weird. But so I'm betting I'm going to find Whip It at Dollar General. You watch. All right. Tony P says, Brave, it's good, but I haven't seen it in a while. All right. Marcy Munn loves The Old Guard. Can't wait for the next one. I can't either. Tony P, I started The Old Guard last night. I'm going to finish it tomorrow. I enjoyed it so far. I got to finish a movie. Once I start watching, I have to finish it, because that actually happened to me with The Old Guard. I fell asleep halfway through. However, it was kind of late at night. I started at like 11 o'clock. I fell asleep halfway through. I woke up to like a blank screen and I'm like, oh my God, I fell asleep. So I started the movie over and fast forwarded to the part I fell asleep at and finished watching it. I can't just not finish a movie. That's just me though. I gotta know what happens. All right. Ty is recommending my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Thank you, Ty. All right. Tony P agrees with me on Grace Randolph. I love you, Grace. If you see this, you probably won't, but I do love you. I do. All right. Justin Kirby is pumped for the 31st Umbrella Academy. I don't know what that is. It's a show or a movie on Netflix. That's all I know. Don't know. All right. Sammy Boy, if you had a family, would you still be doing YouTube? Well, I do have a family. I have parents upstairs. I'm not like alone and by myself. Pardon me, just gonna have a sip of my Coke. Coke, if you want to sponsor, just, hit me up. Free advertisement. But I'm sure you're meaning husband, children. If I had children, probably not, because children take up a lot of your goddamn time. However, I am not planning on having children. That's just my choice. I don't want children. And when my man comes home, he's just going to have to deal with the fact that I have a YouTube channel. He already supports me though. He supports the channel. He supports what I do. He is a big lover of movies as well. So don't be surprised, 2 years from now, if you see him in videos with me, Funko Pop hunting, going to the movies. Hopefully we'll have movies in 2 years. Yeah, he'll probably join in on the channel and I'll be able to introduce you guys to him and let you into my life a little bit more. If I had kids, most likely not, but with a significant other, it's more than manageable. All right. Hi. Susan, do you have Twitter? Yes, I do. Hi, where have you been? Of course, I have Twitter at Susan's Reviews 1. That's my Twitter handle. Destiny, when do you think we will be getting another Wonder Woman 1984 trailer? We only have one. I think they are not going to put out another Wonder Woman 84 trailer until we get a more concrete date for release. Because if they put out another trailer, say tomorrow or something, it might get pushed back until the spring. And then how far away that is, people are going to forget about it. Movie studios have to be smart right now. They have to play it smart. Let's be honest, everything is probably going to get pushed back. Like I said before, I don't think movie theaters are going to open back up for the rest of this year. I honestly don't see it happening. If it does, it's risky. It's risky. This whole thing is a mess. The Tenet news today, they're thinking about putting it out in certain countries that are open for theaters, but not us. It's a mess. I don't know, but that's the answer. I don't think they're going to put out a second trailer until they know for sure 100% that their movie is definitely coming out on that date, because they don't want to put it out and then people forget about it and they put it out again, and it just becomes annoying. And then it becomes like, do we care? Of course we care, but people will get tired of like all the shifting around. All right, Ty, have you seen the new footage for the trial of the Chicago 7? No. What's the trial of the Chicago 7? What is that, Ty? Let me know. Marcy Munn, who is this Grace person? Okay, Grace Randolph, she is a YouTuber and she does entertainment and movie news pretty much. She reacts to movie trailers, she does movie reviews, and she's a person that has been in the industry for a while. I'm not 100% sure of her credentials, but she has almost a million subscribers. She has 887,000, I believe. You know, just a little bit. She just has a little bit of followers, whatever. Um but she, she tends to break entertainment news accurately most of the time. However, she does slip up every once in a while, and sometimes she's put in her place. But overall, I like Grace and, what she talks about and what she has to say. I respect her. All right. Cool guy, I might pick up the movie Scoob. Well, if you like Scooby Doo, pick her up. Yes, her channel name is Beyond the Trailer, Marcy. So if you want to look her up, Beyond the Trailer, that's Grace Randolph. All right, Hi is giving me the choice. You can only pick one: Wonder Woman 84 or Black Widow. It's Black Widow. It's Black Widow. It's Marvel. When it comes down to the choice of Marvel and DC, I'm always going to go to Marvel first. Always. Always, always. Yeah, I guess Asia's not here today, Ty. She doesn't want to join. I think she said Wednesdays don't work for her. I don't know. All right, Tony P says, that's a tough one. I'd say both, but if absolutely had to choose, I'd say Black Widow. That's my Tony P, man. We're like twins. I've said this before. Destiny saying, who can choose? I know, it's like Sophie's Choice situation. All right, Andrew. Oh my God, where have you been? What's up? It's been a minute for a live stream. I know. What's going on? Where have you been, man? All right. Hi would probably pick Wonder Woman 84. Well, you are obviously a DC person, and that's fine. Cool guy. Susan, what is next week's movie to watch? Oh, next week's movie. You guys want to know, huh? You guys want to know which one won the community poll? Well, I think to no surprise, the movie for next week will be Guardians of the Galaxy, another Marvel film. So watch it again. Watch it. Get all geared up for next week. Next Wednesday, instead of a regular Q&A, will be the movie club. And then I'm going to decide what day movie club is going to stay on, because I don't want to keep rotating it, everyone getting confused. I'm thinking about Monday, though. I'm kind of liking the Monday movie club thing, So maybe Monday, but we're going to see how Wednesday is. All right. Justin Kirby saying she'll be here, Asia. Who knows? Maybe not. Justin Kirby's picking Wonder Woman 84. All right, Jared Runner, who has seen Enter the Fat Dragon? Not me. I heard about it in someone's video. Was it Wet Movie 1 or Durant Cinema? One of those. I saw them like Blu-ray hunting and I saw that. All right. Hi is saying, I have a feeling Susan will pick Black Widow. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Always. Always Marvel. Andrew, you do a good job. Don't sweat the small stuff. I'm trying not to. I'm very tame as the older I get. When I was younger, I was quite a firecracker. Anything not going my way would set me off. But as I'm getting older, approaching 40, but I don't look it. But I gotta cover up this glitter in my hair. Hold on. There we go. Let's get, oh, that's worse. All right. Let's get rid of the glitter streak. There we go. But as I'm approaching older age of 40, the next stage of my life, I don't let stuff bother me. I don't. I just try to let it roll off. I only get upset when things are like unjust and like really unfair. All right. Kevin's like, yes, I'm the one who asked you about Juno. Yes, Kevin, it was you. All right. Patrick's here asking what movies for the live. Guardians of the Galaxy. Anthony Batista. Hello. Winner of the Target gift card. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers. Anthony Batista finally made it for a live. Been way too long. Yes, it has been way too long. Way, way, way too long. Kevin is asking, have you ever seen Man on the Moon? No. The Andy Kaufman biopic with Jim Carrey? No. Jim did a great job and it was so interesting. He wants to watch the documentary on the making of the movie on Netflix. Oh, that's available. Yes, definitely watch that. All right, Tony P. That's why I have to finish tomorrow. I had to go to, oh, the Old Guard. Okay, that's why you have to finish it tonight or finish it tomorrow. You have to get up for work at 4 a.m. I gotcha. I know what you were trying to say. We got 24 people. Hello to anyone that is just joining. Thank you so much. Live, ask me anything. I will literally answer anything. Open book. All right. Ty definitely recommends The Big Chill. It's got Tom Berenger, Glenn Close, Jeff Goldblum, William Hurt, Kevin Kline, Mary Kay Place, Meg Tilly, and Jo Beth Williams. I've heard of it. I've heard of it. I know who's in it, but I've just never seen it. Mando 1776. Howdy, Susan. Howdy, Mando. Hello. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. That would help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Would appreciate it so much. Just a little click to make that thumbs up blue. Would appreciate it. Destiny at Mr. Scott. I loved it. I watched for the first time in high school because a friend recommended it. Some kind of anime. Okay. All right. Jared Runner is asking, who have heard of Film Fan 108? I think I know who that is. Is that a Blu-ray hunter as well? With the really, really long videos, like 3 hours long or something? Yeah, I couldn't do that. 3 hours. I couldn't wait for that to upload. That's a long time. I think that's who that is. All right, Ty is saying the Trial of the Chicago 7 is going to be a biopic directed by Aaron Sorkin. Okay, but what's it about though? What's it about? The Trial of the Chicago 7 is the Aaron Sorkin directed movie coming out on Netflix. Ooh, on Netflix in October, and it's based on a true story. I want details, guys. Details. Marcy Munn just found Grace. She looks like an evil troll. Marcy! I will not subscribe. Oh, well, that's your choice, Marcy. You made me laugh. Thank you so much. Andrew's saying 2021 is going to have so many movies. I know, it's going to be insane. It's going to be interesting to see how that affects the box office. Are they going to have limitations of how long movies are in theaters because so many movies are going to be crammed into 2021? Is it going to affect how much money these movies are making at the box office because there's so many different choices? Ugh, who knows? It's going to be very interesting. As long as, movies come out. That's all that matters. All right, Anthony Batista is asking, what if you had to choose between the Joker or Thanos? What am I choosing for? Like best villain? Best villain? I mean, I like Joker over Thanos, even though it's Marvel versus DC, but I would choose Joker over Thanos. All right, Hi saying he voted for Guardians of the Galaxy and I've watched it enough already. Well, there you go. Then you're all set. Patrick, are you going to watch Guardians Volume 2? No, it's regular Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 1. I mean, I've seen them both, but I could definitely watch them again. It's been a while. Tony P saying Guardians is one of his absolute favorite MCU films. That's awesome. Sammy Boy, you said you were a Pirates of the Caribbean fan. Which one is your fave? I don't know about fan. I mean, like, I enjoy, like, the first three are good. The first three are good, solid films. The fourth and fifth really kind of dropped off. I mean, I got the entire collection because that's just my personality. Like, if I'm getting the collection, I might as well get the entire collection. Um, I mean, you got to go with the first one is the best, right? The first one is usually always the best. All right. Justin Kirby saying, I am Groot. If you want to be Groot, then you can be Groot. Mr. Scott, Susan, when I saw the damage, I was not upset to where I want my money back. I knew this would happen sometimes. I see it happens to others. I understand. The damage Blu-ray. Anthony, you look like you just entered your 30s. What? I know. It's the Lubriderm that I put on my face every day to, maintain the youth. Maintain the youth. I try to maintain the youth as much as possible. But yes, I will be 40 on October 1st, the best day of the year. All right. Scott is saying, Susan, I'm not into the whole thing about having kids in my life either. You are not alone. Oh, I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. There's a lot of women out there that don't want kids, and that's perfectly fine. And you know what? That was a very difficult decision for me to make because I'm an only child. My parents don't have any other kids. And I was so afraid that I was going to disappoint them and let them down because I wasn't going to have children. I'm depriving them of being grandparents. And they would be such wonderful grandparents. But I made the choice. It's not for me. It's not for my lifestyle. I like being able to do what I want to do on my own terms. I know once I have a child, until that kid is 18, I will not be able to have that life back. And I don't want to sacrifice that. And some people call women like myself selfish for thinking that way, but it's not selfish. It's the way that I choose to live my life, and because I know at this stage in my life with my Blu-ray addiction and my Funko Pop collecting addiction, there's no way I could afford a kid. I wouldn't be able to do this with a child. So, it was just a decision I made. It was hard, but I'm happy with my decision. I'm good with just being me, and eventually my man, once he gets out, you know where he is, paying his debt to society. All right. Destiny's asking, have you seen My Friend Dahmer? Boring movie. I won't now. I won't now. All right. Hi is saying, Mr. Scott, I respect your decision. Personally, I'd want a big family, at least 3 to 4 kids. Good for you. If you can handle that, much respect. Like, there's no way. There's no way I could do that. I mean, babysitting when I was younger, that was enough for me. I was like, I'm done. I can't do that. All right, Mando is saying, I'm actually thinking about watching Fantastic Four with Chris Evans. I know it's pretty cheesy, but it's all pretty entertaining in my opinion. Hey, if you like it, then watch it. There's plenty of stuff that I have that I've watched that I'm sure no one else wants to watch, but I like it. So I'm going to watch it and I'm going to own it. That's it. Whatever you're into, don't be ashamed of it. Be proud. All right, cool guy saying he watched Film Fan 108 this morning. Oh, okay. So Kevin's telling me the story of the trial of the Chicago Seven. It's based on the 1969 trial of seven defendants charged by the federal government with conspiracy arising from the protests in Chicago at the 1968 Democratic National Convention. Whew, that's a lot of information, but it sounds interesting, especially, true stories. I usually gravitate towards true stories. I like those. All right, Ty is asking, have you ever seen the 1985 film Witness starring Harrison Ford? I have not. I've seen like little bits and pieces here and there, but never from beginning to end. No, I have not. All right, Tony P doesn't want kids either. He's fine with a golden retriever, which is fantastic. All right. All right, Mr. Scott voted for Transformers, but Guardians of the Galaxy is good. Not his favorite movie, like everyone else says. That's okay. That's okay. Broaden your horizons. Hi is saying, haha, I'm part of the minority who actually likes Grace. I agree that sometimes she acts like a narcissist, but overall she tries to push for better change in the industry, like diversity and equality. I like Grace. I do like Grace. Just sometimes she needs to cool her jets. Like, someone saying from her tweet, her proclaiming that she's the only woman. That kind of gets on my nerves a little bit because clearly she's not the only woman. I'm here too, amongst tons of other women, that do YouTube reviews or Blu-ray hunts or movie news, entertainment news, whatever it may be. Um, she's, you know, she's not the only one. She's not the only one out there. All right. But I do respect her for wanting diversity and equality as well. I do agree with that. All right. Sammy Boy voted for Pirates, but it didn't win. Again, I know every time I put Pirates up there, it's low on the scale. I don't know. I'm going to put like all the lowest ones together, like Pirates and Top Gun and Bridesmaids, and see which one wins because those are like always the lowest. All right. He's saying he's going to cry himself to sleep tonight. It's not that serious, Sammy Boy. Don't cry yourself to sleep. All right. Mando is saying my friend Dahmer was great. It was messed up. Of course it was, but I thought it was pretty good. All right. Patrick is asking, are you going to do a video for Thursday tomorrow for Funko Pops? I'm planning on it. If you guys don't know, tomorrow, because of SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con, they are releasing their exclusive Funko Pops into stores, whether it be GameStop, Walmart, Target, anywhere else. Those are the three main stores I'm going to hit up tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm taking the day off and just going to search all day, or am I going to work a little bit in the morning and then risk it and maybe not get some? I don't know. What should I do, guys? Should I just take tomorrow off? Let me know. You're probably going to say take tomorrow off, but I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm planning on hunting and I'm planning on finding stuff. I know what I want. I really want. I'm not even going to say. It's going to be a surprise. I don't want to ruin the surprise. All right, Patrick is asking, can I see your cats if they are in your room? How are they doing? The cats are actually not in my room right now. The closet is closed, as you can see. The door has not been broken into. There's no cats with me. They are doing well. If you guys don't know, I have two cats. Two cats. What's a gat? Two cats. They're my babies. Instead of kids, I have cats. I'm a cat mom. And they usually break in through my closet. There's like a little hole that goes from an outside closet into my closet. It's for like access to something. They found their way to go in and they break through my closet. So they are not in the room right now. All right. Anthony, I love how honest you are. Makes you so relatable. Go, Susan. Thank you, Anthony. It's all about being real. You know, if you are fake, people are going to know. People are going to know and they're going to be like, oh, I don't want to watch her. She's fake. I'm as real as you can get, pretty much. I put it out there. I don't hide anything from you guys. Um, you know, if I don't feel like doing a video, I usually go on the community tab and I let you guys know it's not happening because I don't want to leave you hanging, especially if I promise that I'm going to do something. Yeah, just you got to be yourself. You got to be real. That's probably like a number one tip for starting a YouTube channel. You got to be yourself. You really do. You can't copy anybody else because that's going to show. You just got to be real. I'm real. I know. God. Why did I just do that? Why did I just sing J-Lo? All right. Ty is asking, have you seen The English Patient? No, I have not. Kevin, what's the first thing you want to do with your man when you see him for the first time again? Besides the obvious, I'm not going to say besides the obvious. I just want to spend a day with him, like from beginning to end, doing like our favorite stuff, like things that we like doing together. And you know what? We were always so simple. It was just about spending time together. We didn't have to go anywhere super special or specific. Like if I had a day off, us going to lunch and then going to Walmart to pick up stuff, and like I'm just dying for him to come out and like join me on a Funko Pop hunt or a Blu-ray hunt or something like that, going to Best Buy together because he loves movies as well, like I mentioned before earlier, and I know he would have fun with it. I really do. He loves that I do YouTube. He hates that he can't see me doing my videos. He looks forward to seeing my channel. I write to him and I update him. I always call it YouTube update, and I tell him how many new subscribers I have and what's the latest news. And sometimes I actually mention you guys in the letters, and I always say they're so supportive. I love them, so I talk about you guys and how much you guys mean to me. And, you know, but I just want to like spend a normal day with him, just like lunch, shopping, and hopefully go to a movie. Movie theaters are open, and just be together and kind of like get reacquainted because it's been a while since we've been together as a couple. So, yeah. All right. Justin Kirby almost voted for Suicide Squad. Why almost? Why didn't you just vote for Suicide Squad? Don't be embarrassed. Vote for what you want. Hi is asking, which actor or actress do you think will have the most successful career after Endgame? They're all successful. They're all, well, let's see. All right, well, RDJ obviously tried and he did Doolittle and that failed. So I'm not going to say RDJ. Chris Evans has done, he was in Knives Out, but then he did something on Apple TV, Apple TV Plus, whatever. And then he's got the Netflix movie. So that's positive. So maybe Chris Evans. ScarJo got an Oscar nomination twice. So, Scarlett Johansson had a really great year last year. Endgame, Marriage Story, and Jojo Rabbit got nominated for 2 Oscars and, a slew of other awards, and she got engaged. How do you top a year like, let's just say ScarJo. How do you top a year like that? You really, really can't. Maybe she got pregnant again. I don't know. All right. Destiny's asking, is Donnie Darko a scary movie? I want to watch it, but if it's scary, maybe not. I know. Isn't it like the worst when like you want to watch a movie, but you're afraid that it's a scary movie and you don't want to. That's me. I don't want to be scared. So I try to like avoid that stuff. All right. Mando is asking, Susan, would you ever do an MCU marathon vlog? Like, do you mean watching like a movie marathon and vlogging as I'm watching it? Um, I was actually thinking about doing a video like that, like how many movies I could watch in 24 hours or like 12 hours, something like that. I don't know. It just never came to be for some reason, but I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I could always do it. um, Jared Runner is saying, I look like I'm in my mid 20s. Thank you. I will take that. It's the Coke. Mama is thirsty. Woo. Love my Coca-Cola. All right, Kevin. Oh my God, Susan, I just got an alert on my phone saying personal data from Instacart customers is being sold on the dark web, names, credit card numbers, addresses, etc. OMG. I don't know about any of that. I'm just a driver. I don't know about any of that. Well, I hope that gets under control then. That's not good news. Um, Mr. Scott is saying, I enjoy the Fantastic Four movies with Chris. I watched the one that came out in 2015 on Disney Plus. I don't hate it. Kept me interested to see what people are talking about. That's good. Cool guy. Susan, did you see the movie Parenthood with Steve Martin? Yes, I have. Young Joaquin Phoenix in that movie. Young Keanu Reeves in that movie. Yes, I've seen Parenthood. If you haven't, watch it. Tony P, take tomorrow off, Susan. I knew he was going to say that. Take tomorrow off. These pops go quick. Here's my question, though. Are the pops going to be available when the stores open? Or are they going to take their time and put them out like in the middle of the day? That's why I'm unsure about it. But then I was like, maybe they're going to put it out like ready when they open, like when the Marvel Blacklights were at Target and I didn't know. And I got so upset. I still haven't gotten those. I've been cruising on eBay for them, but I don't know if I'm going to get them. All right. Marcy Munn is also saying take tomorrow off. She's being a bad influence. Take tomorrow off. I want the Maleficent pop. Oh my God, it's Brett. Brett Goen. Susan, hi. I haven't been on here in so long. I know you have. Oh my God, how are you? You know what, Brett? I was thinking about you and Kaylin Cripps, the other day. I was thinking those two have not been in the chat in so long. Hello. Have you watched Mad Max Fury Road yet? Haha. No, I have not. But did you know that Mad Max Fury Road has a steelbook coming out on Best Buy, like in September, I believe. I saw that on there. All right, Kevin. Oh my God, it was just announced Dave Franco is going to play Vanilla Ice in a biopic. Are you serious? Well, I think I could see that actually. That's funny. All right, Justin Kirby is saying The Heat. What about The Heat? The movie with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy. I love that movie. It's one of my favorite comedies. Um, Oscar Legend. Hello. If I ever direct a future Batman movie, it will be featuring George Lopez as Batman. It will be similar to The Amazing Spider-Man 1, and for the sequel, similar to The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but better. Well, you know what? Dreams can happen. If you visualize it, it will happen. So I hope it happens for you. Kevin, is your man gonna move in with you when he gets out? Hope so. We're working on it. There's kind of a roadblock called my father, so we're working on him. We're kind of like, chipping away little bits. We meaning my mother and I. But I hope so. All right, Tony P. Susan, one of my cats, Autumn, literally sits with me and watches your live stream every time. Oh, how cute. She just sits and stares at the TV the whole stream. That's adorable. Hi, Autumn. Hello, hello. I'm a sucker for cats. I love cats and dogs. I love them both. I just love animals in general. Like if I hear or see stories online or just hear stories about animals or abuse of any, like I tear up. I'm gonna start crying right now. Like I just can't. Animals are people too. They just can't talk. Okay. And that's why we need to take care of them and respect them because we're all here to take care of each other on this planet. Seriously. That was a little advertisement for animals. Okay. All right. Sammy Boy, is it too personal to ask what crime he committed? Don't have to answer. Um, it's not murder. Okay, obviously. Um, no, I mean, I'm honest. I'm honest on this channel. My ex-husband unfortunately had an addiction to heroin. Now, my ex-husband is older than me by 17 years. When I met him, I was 22, 23 years old, and or I was 22, he was 39. And when we were dating, I had no idea of his past in any way. He had used heroin in his past and got clean, and he was clean and sober for 7 years. And in that time where he was clean, we met, dated, got engaged, got married. We were married for 2.5 years, and things started unraveling. I had no idea about his drug addicted past whatsoever. Um, that is what broke us, obviously. He went in a downward spiral, and I left, filed for divorce, and obviously got divorced from him. And I moved on with my life. Unfortunately, he kept downward spiraling and eventually started committing crimes to sustain his drug habit because he ran out of money. He ran out of belongings to pawn to get money to buy drugs. So he resulted to crime. So he ended up robbing a convenience store, and he was actually charged with assault with a deadly weapon because he had a gun. He didn't shoot anyone. He hit the clerk with the gun. He never fired the gun. So that is what he's in jail for. And hopefully he will be out in 2 years. I don't know if he's going to get out anytime sooner than that because of the whole phenomenon situation. I know they are releasing some prisoners in certain states because of it. They're kind of like sitting ducks. He actually did get it in prison, believe it or not. My ex-husband, he did get the phenomenon, and he had to be transferred to a different prison to be quarantined for 2 weeks. He said it was absolute hell. But he survived, and he's okay, and he's back in his old place. Um, and he got a 9 year sentence. He's been in prison for 6 years, 5, 6 years now. Yeah. So he got a 9 year sentence, and we're just waiting for everything to finish up. So, because I can honestly tell you, you guys know me, I have good judgment. I'm a good judge of character. When my ex-husband is not on drugs, he is literally the best person on this planet. He's funny, he's caring, he's so lovable. I never would have fallen in love with him or married him if he wasn't. He treated me the best out of any man that I've ever been with ever. But when he takes that drug, he turns into a completely different person. And I am just hoping that I'm pretty sure he's done with it for good. He's learned his lesson. This is the longest that he's been in jail for, or prison, I should say, and he never wants to go back there again. He misses me and our love and my family. So cross your fingers and hope and pray. All right. Like I said, I'm honest with you guys and I'm real. I'm not going to hide anything. So this is my life. This is my life. All right. And I do write to him. We write letters back and forth. In fact, I'll show you right here. Here's a card. I'm hiding. Or no, that's my address. Oh shit. Whoops! I showed you my real address. But anyway, so yeah, he draws, and he sends me like little cards. This is an Easter card, and he sends me. He drew that. My ex-husband drew that, so that's nice. He's a fantastic drawer, and he sends me stuff all the time. I actually have to write to him. I feel like a dumbass. I just showed my address to the goddamn internet. All right. Anywho. All right, Patrick, what about your mall? Are they open? And do you have a store like Hot Topic that sells Funko Pops? I have not been to I don't like going to the mall at all. I detest the mall. Um, but we do have Hot Topic. We don't have any box lunch, but we have Hot Topic at the mall. But I just order from online. All right, Ty's asking what SDCC panel are you looking forward to the most? He's asking everyone, not just me. I don't really care about any of the panels personally. Maybe Bill and Ted, although I'm kind of wondering what they're going to talk about at their panel. It's probably going to get postponed. So I don't know what they're going to be talking about. Maybe New Mutants just for the announcement of the possibility of going on to streaming. I don't know. All right. Patrick is asking what Funko Pops are going to be out for tomorrow for San Diego Comic-Con. There is a Back to the Future pop at Walmart. There's a whole bunch, but these are the ones that I'm like focusing on. There's a Cyborg Superman and a Stan Lee at Target. Back to the Future at Walmart. There is a glitter Mr. Freeze at GameStop, I believe. But there's about 20, I believe, like 20 different pops. All right, Mr. Scott. Susan, do you have an opinion on Wonder Woman from the 70s TV show? Because I'm curious what that version was like before Gal Gadot. Are you talking about the one with Linda Carter? Um, I honestly didn't really watch that. I didn't, but I think Gal Gadot is a fantastic Wonder Woman. She embodies everything that Wonder Woman. Sorry, I gotta take this off. It's getting hot in my room. I'm stripping. There we go. The beefiness. The beefiness. Yeah, I just think Gal Gadot embodies everything Wonder Woman should and is supposed to be, and I think she's perfect casting. Oh my God, Asia's here. Asia, we knew she was gonna show up. Hello, good evening, everyone. Sorry for the tardiness. There were thunderstorms rolling through my area. Oh man, I have some rain going right now over here. All right. Andrew's saying, go get your pops. If a lot of people want them, they will be gone early. That's what I'm thinking. I probably should just get there early and see. All right, Kevin, Susan, you should totally do that. How many movies you watch in whatever hours? I've never seen that idea before. Yeah, it's something I've thought about. Something I've thought about. Mr. Scott, I might buy the complete series of Wonder Woman 1970s. Comes out for the first time on Blu-ray next Tuesday. I did see that on Blu-ray.com. That's where I go to find out what new Blu-rays are coming out for the week. Blu-ray.com. Check it out. You can also buy movies at a discounted price there. Just figure I'd throw that out there. Patrick, does it snow where you live in winter? Absolutely. It's Connecticut. In Connecticut, it could be 60 in the morning and 30 by noon, snowing, and then 80 at 6 o'clock at night. You never know. Like, it's so weird here. That's why you got to dress in layers around here, because you never know. All right. Hi is asking, how much does Instacart take from you? What do you mean? They don't take money from me. They give me money. All right. Asia is saying thunderstorms were there earlier and she was frightened. I hope you're okay now, Asia. All right. Ty's going for a walk. See him later. All right, cool guy. Beetlejuice is coming to 4K on September 1st and The Goonies on 4K. Beetlejuice is coming out with a new Steelbook. Just to let you guys know, it looks pretty cool. I have the old one from FYE, kind of thinking about upgrading. I've already done some pre-ordering though. If you know me, you probably know which ones I have ordered. Um, but yeah, think about it. All right. Tony P. I love animals as well, and that's why I'm going back to school again to be a vet tech. That's awesome. I always say that if I was like smarter, if I had that capability, I would probably want to be a vet or something. But again, I don't know if I would be able to put animals down because that would make me really, really sad. But like, I don't know. I want to be part of like animal rescue group or something. Like, I don't even know how to get started with that. But I love animals so much. Like how anyone could ever hurt an animal just upsets me so much. Like you are the worst to me. How you treat an animal tells me how you are as a human being, you know? I could never be with someone that doesn't like animals. That would just like wreck me. Okay. Justin Kirby, movie club idea. We should watch The Hunt. I don't even have that one. I would have to buy it or wait for it on a streaming or something. Jared Runner saying his German Shepherd is staring at the window on your bed. That's cute. Destiny, aw, Susan, I'm sorry to hear that about my story. It is what it is. It is what it is, and it's my life. It's my life, and it's what I lived. But am I stronger? Hell yeah. You have to be strong to live through what I lived through and come out the other side and not be dead. So that's a positive. And it's part of the reason why I'm such a humorous person, because humor really does get you through everything. Trust me. All right. Kevin, wow, Susan, you really are strong for going through that with your ex. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is my life. Justin Kirby, my cat's on his cat tree next to me. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Asia's all into the cats. She's asking what their names are. Be careful showing address. I know. I didn't even think of that while I was like, oh, it's my real address. Like, doy. Stupid me. So just don't look at that. Good thing not a lot of people watch this because random people will show up at my door. Okay. Tony P. Susan, thanks for sharing that. I like how you keep it real. I work with addicts and mental health patients at my job. It's tough, wishing you and him the best. Most of the pops that you want are at GameStop, Mr. Freeze, 10-inch zombie thing from Fantastic Four, and a couple more. Mando, imagine a movie with all MCU characters, all DCEU characters, all X-Men characters, Deadpool, Transformers, John Wick, The Rock, Fantastic Four, Terminator, Elton John, Queen, Marty McFly, and Doc Brown. Like all of those people in one movie? Is that what you're saying? That would be insane. All right, Justin Kirby is recommending a YouTuber named Jessica Kent, recovered addict / ex-prisoner who studied psychology. Oh, good to know. Thank you. Destiny wants to know, anyone here like to watch Korean dramas? Not me. Sorry, I can't say. Asia's saying there are still no new updates on Mulan since Tenet was delayed indefinitely on Monday, and it might get postponed again. Don't be surprised, Asia, if it gets postponed. It's inevitable. Disney does not want to go first. Let me tell you, Disney does not want to go first. They do not want to be the first ones out there and test the waters to see what's going on. I can definitely probably tell you they will delay it, or it will go right to video on demand / streaming. I don't know. Rob's here. Hi, Rob. All right, Mr. Scott, your favorite noodle flavor, beef or chicken? I'll go with chicken. I'll go with chicken. Everyone's saying hi to Rob. Hi, why don't you work in a zoo or animal shelter? I would totally watch an hour vlog of you feeding penguins. Um, there's not a zoo near me, so that's out. Although I would love to like feed penguins. I love penguins. They're so cute. All right, Rob, I totally understand that humor definitely gets you through. I know it gets me through the toughest times. Absolutely. It's the way to get through anything, especially with stuff that we've been through in my family, me with my ex, my mom with her disease. If you guys don't know, my mom has multiple sclerosis, which affects your nervous system of telling you what to do, your myelin sheath that covers your nerves. That's when it kind of like breaks apart. And when that happens, your nerves kind of go spastic a little bit, and over time it degenerates. Um, Dealing with that diagnosis. My mom's been diagnosed for 7, 8 years now, something like that. She's still walking, although she's extremely tired all the time and she's limited to what she can do. And let me tell you, my goal every day is to make that woman laugh some way, somehow. I don't care what I have to do. I don't care if I have to make an absolute asshole out of myself to make her laugh. I will, because it's part of my job. It's who I am. It's part of my job. So yes, humor definitely gets us through. And then my dad with his cochlear implants, if you guys don't know, my dad is, pretty much deaf, and he has been wearing hearing aids the majority of his life. Well, he got a cochlear implant on this side, and then just 2 weeks ago, he got the other one done. So hopefully they're going to turn that on next month, I believe, and then he'll be able to hear again. It's like a miracle. We're all messed up in this house. We all got something going on. All right. Mr. Scott saying, if it wasn't for Michael Bay's Transformers movies, I would never get all the action figures that I have today. Patrick, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? Oh, there's so many. I've always loved mint chocolate chip. When I was in high school, it was Ben and Jerry's New York Super Fudge Chunk. Um, I don't know. I go through phases of where, ooh, that sounds good, and then I have that for a while, and then I change. Like sometimes, like the most recent Ben and Jerry's that I had that tasted so good was cookie dough. I haven't had cookie dough in so long, and I had some of that, and it was literally the best ice cream ever. I go through phases. I really want to try the Ben and Jerry's s'more flavor because I do like s'mores. Kevin, oh my God, your mom has MS. My cousin has that too. I'm sorry. It's a hard disease. Hope she's doing well. Usually she does do pretty good. Today is not so good. She slept the majority of the day today. She woke up like 10 minutes before I went live. Um, and she has a really bad headache today. So I got her an ice pack and some ice cold water because, I got to take care of my mamacita, make sure she's okay. All right, Justin Kirby, are you going to get the Keanu Reeves coloring book? Yes, I am. I saw that in Durant Cinema's video, and then I thought to myself, I'm going to Target on Thursday. I'm getting that coloring book. I'm getting that coloring book. Thank you for reminding me, though, because I'm going to take a picture with it, and I'm going to send it to Durant Cinema so he puts it in next week's video. Yes, that coloring book is awesome, and I will color that coloring book. That's amazing. All right, Mando is saying another good YouTuber is Larry Lawton. He is an ex-jewelry store robber who went to prison and learned from his mistakes and got out, made a YouTube channel, and decided to tell his stories. Well, that's amazing. Maybe that's what my ex-husband should do. Start a YouTube channel. Watch him become like this overnight sensation and gets like 1 million subscribers, and I'm still at like 1,200 or something. All right, Rob is saying writing jokes is his therapy when I'm frustrated, pissed off, or confused. That's awesome. Kevin, does anyone watch Cool Duder? I do sometimes, not all the time. Usually just his like Blu-ray hunts, and sometimes when him and his mom go to Costco. I don't know. Does anyone else find trips to Costco fascinating? Like like I do? So I don't watch videos of that all the time, But sometimes I'll just randomly watch like people like shopping big hauls for their like large families at Costco. I don't know. I just find it entertaining. Does anyone else watch that, or is it just me? Um, cool guy, Susan, that movie Tenant got pushed back again. Yes, I know. I did a video about it. Kevin, Susan, what were you like in high school? I was a nerd. I was a nerd in high school. Not like I am some great, not nerdy person now. I'm still a nerd, just like a cool nerd. But in high school, I was a nerd. I had glasses. I was, fat. I'm still fat, but I was like bigger. Um, I was in choir, dramas, the plays and everything. I was a geek. I was a choir geek. No boyfriends. I didn't go to prom. Well, I didn't go to junior prom. I went to senior prom, but I didn't have a date. It was lame. Like I was a loser. I was a loser. I didn't have boyfriends. I didn't even have my first kiss until I was 18 out of high school. Yeah. I was a nerd. All right. Harmonator 76. Are you new? I think you are new. I'm sure it's been asked before, but what got you into collecting movies? Well, I've always enjoyed movies. I've always enjoyed pop culture. Um, but Durant Cinema, this man that I've mentioned several times on this chat and in my channel, stumbled upon his YouTube channel one day. He is a Blu-ray hunter. And I was kind of struggling with my channel at this point. It was strictly just movie reviews and it was getting a little boring. I wanted to branch out a little bit. And I'm like, well, what else can I do on my channel? I stumbled upon his Blu-ray hunting channel and I said, I could do that. I want to bring that to my channel. So he inspired me to start Blu-ray hunting, hence the addiction. So this is why I blame Durant Cinema for my debt on my credit card, for all of my collecting of Blu-rays, because it's his fault, especially the steelbooks, because I never heard of steelbooks before him. I didn't know they existed. So I call him my steelbook mentor. He's a really cool guy. If you want to go to his channel, subscribe to it, Durant Cinema. He's an awesome YouTuber. He's got over 13,000 subscribers now. He actually played a great part in my channel growing because he mentioned me on his, and a lot of people from his channel came to mine, subscribed, and that's when my channel really started growing kind of at a quicker pace. So I will always thank him for doing that. He is such a down-to-earth, real guy. We're trying to make a collab video. We're talking about it right now because he's in Massachusetts, I'm in Connecticut. We're not that far away from each other, so it's possible. So Durant Cinema, he's the reason. Plus, I always just like movies, so. All right, Justin Kirby watches Cool Duder. All right, Kevin, Susan, what are some of your favorite comedy movies and TV shows? Comedy movies. You can't go wrong with the Hangover trilogy, I gotta say, even though a lot of people say the third one sucks or the second one sucks. I like them all. I do. You got Bradley Cooper, nice little eye candy in there, which is great. Um, Bridesmaids, it's in my top five. I love that movie. Um, what else? What else? The Heat, I mentioned that earlier. Anything with Amy Schumer, like I Feel Pretty, and I mean, not necessarily Trainwreck. I was kind of underwhelmed by Trainwreck. Does anyone else feel the same way? I know that was the movie that really broke her out, but I feel like other stuff that she's done is better than Trainwreck. Um, what else? There's so much. There's so much. Like questions like that put me on the spot and I'm like, oh. But like those kinds of movies and TV shows. TV. I don't really watch any comedies. Well, I mean, Big Bang Theory, I'll always love that one for comedy. That one always makes me laugh out loud. Like last night, I had that on. It was on TBS or something where they air like eight in a row the entire night. and I had that on as background noise while I was doing something, and I was laughing my ass off. That show will always make me laugh. So I will say Big Bang Theory. But I don't really watch comedies on TV. I gravitate towards reality TV and dramas, like Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder, but that one's done now. I still haven't seen the last season. I'm thinking about just binging the whole thing all over again because it's been so long since I've seen it. All right. Tony P says drawing and coloring is his therapy, and it's a good way for relaxation to get rid of stress. Well, then I'm definitely picking up that coloring book. Patrick, do you have pictures of when you were in high school, of what you look like? No. Handy? No. And you don't want to see him either. Trust me. I look better now than I did when I was 17 years old in high school. I'll just tell you that. All right. Justin Kirby is thinking about having a cookie, a white chocolate macadamia. Well, that sounds good. Rob is saying he wishes he was a nerd in high school. What were you, Rob? Were you a jock? Were you like a goth? What were you? All right. Tony P is saying, Susan, you sound like the female version of myself in high school, minus the choir. Yeah, I told you, we're twins. Tony P is saying, Durant Cinema is the man. If anyone hasn't seen his videos, check him out. Absolutely. Harmonator76 is saying, I am new to your live streams. Well, thank you for joining. I hope you join every week. Next week for Susan's Movie Club, we are watching Guardians of the Galaxy. We're going to be talking about that next Wednesday. Instead of a regular live Q&A, we're doing Movie Club. He watches videos all the time. Well, thank you so much. Tony P, I blame Durant for my steelbook addiction as well. It's so easy to just, blame him. Mr. Scott went to prom by himself. It was still awesome. He was shy and quiet, even got a trophy for it, took pictures with friends there. Well, that's awesome. All right. Asia's saying hi to Harmonator76. She's doing her whole welcome thing that she usually does. Kevin, do you listen to podcasts? No, not really. A really good one called Academy Queens, and they make episodes for every Oscar year and discuss the female nominees and winners. Their new season about the 2010s decade starts Monday. Well, good to know. Good to know. Kevin's also saying, yes, Amy Schumer. I wish more people gave her the recognition she deserves. She gets so much hate nowadays. I don't know, why give her hate? Why give her hate? She's so funny because she's dead on accurate about what she's talking about. What she's talking about females, it's so relatable. It's the absolute truth. I don't know why people hate on her. Rob is asking, Susan, are you a fan of Amy Schumer's stand-up? Yes, I am. I'm a fan of her stand-up and her movies. Kevin's asking, have you ever seen Brother Bear? It's a 2003 Disney animated movie starring Joaquin Phoenix. It's one of my faves. I love it so much. I have never heard of it, so thank you for telling me, especially if Joaquin Phoenix is a part of it. All right, Asia, speaking of Schumer, I wonder what's going on with her recently. Doesn't she have some documentary or something? She filmed a documentary with her husband and her baby, I think, and I believe they're going through the process of possibly getting pregnant again because she wants her son to have a sibling close in age. So she's focused on family. I gotta say, I was shocked when she got married and had a kid, because she was so about the single life and hooking up and having those stories, and then she did a 180 and now she's a mom and a wife. Good for her. That would probably be me. You know what I mean? That's the type of person that I am. Just, except I don't want kids. I have no desire to have kids, but no one would think oh, Susan, we want to have kids, and I pop out one. All right, Jared Runner saying he started collecting Blu-rays because of cinema sickness. See, there's always a YouTuber, influencing us. Patrick, what are you having for dinner tonight? I actually already ate because now it's what time? It's 9:35 here in Connecticut, so I already ate. I had barbecue chicken with potatoes. Cool guy saying nice seeing you, Susan. Thank you so much. If you are leaving, then I understand, but thank you so much. Rob is saying I was a depressed drug abuser slash drug dealer, basically a troublemaker when I was in high school. Ooh, Rob, you have a checkered past. That is okay. As long as you turned your life around, that's all that matters. All right, Anthony, have you ever seen the Taika Waititi Funko? No, such a beauty. I have never seen it. Tony P, have you ever been to any high school reunions, Susan? I got a message on FB about my last one saying I'm among the missing. Please, I'm among the missing. Please come to the reunion. My reply, I'll stay missing. Yeah, I don't do reunions. I feel like if I went to a high school reunion, it would be so fake because I wasn't really friends with any of those people. So why would I want to go? No. Kevin's asking, do I like Kathy Griffin? She's my favorite comedian. I love her. I used to. I used to love Kathy Griffin, like loved her, especially when she had her show My Life on the D list on Bravo. I liked her back then. I've kind of cooled off from her. I mean, I don't know. You go in phases of who you like, I guess. But yeah, she said some things recently that I don't really agree with. Not about like the whole Trump situation. I don't like him either. But I don't know. I'm not like as much of a fan as I used to be. Rob is saying Amy Schumer is just okay. What? She steals jokes. That's why she gets a lot of hate. She has potential. I just want to see her in better movies. I didn't know she stole jokes. Justin Kirby, the funniest YouTuber is Randy Rainbow. He hates Donald Trump and makes parodies of his songs. Well, that's great. Any any hate towards the man in office, I'm all for. Rob certainly has changed his life around. That's awesome. All right, cool guy is leaving to go relax and watch TV. I am thinking about doing that myself right now. I'm going to answer the last question right now. Kevin, you get the last question. Where did you go to college? I went to Southern Connecticut State University right here in Connecticut in New Haven. Oh, Kayla. Kayla gets the last question. All right. Now I'm getting questions. All right. Well, Kayla, what is your opinion on Chris Pratt and what is your favorite role he has played? I like Chris Pratt. I don't think he's like the super most like talented actor in the world, but I like him. I think the roles that he's done suits him. I find him attractive. He's the most like realistic crush that I have. Um and what was the second part? What is your favorite role he has played? Um, leaving Marvel out of it. I don't mind him in the Jurassic World movies. I really don't. I think he's really great in those. I like him in there. All right, Mando's asking Susan, do you like the comedians Jeff Dunham, Fluffy, or Brad Williams? No. Like I don't know. I don't know their stuff, so no. Rob, there are so many great female comics. They don't get the respect they deserve. Very true. Patrick's asking, what's my plan for the night? I'm going to end this live and I'm going to watch something, whether it be a Netflix or I'm like 3 weeks behind in 90 Day Fiance. I really got to get on that. So I might be watching that. All right. Tony's going to bed. Work is calling him. Got to get up early. Everyone's saying goodnight. Okay. All right. Everyone is saying good night. All right. Good night to you all. We're going to end this live. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, next Wednesday is going to be Movie Club, Guardians of the Galaxy at 8 o'clock. I will post the reminder, but thank you everyone for joining. Please subscribe if you have not already, but I believe all of you are. And mwah, I love you all. Have a good night.